Good morning. Lincoln, 谢谢你说这么感动的话. We have a thing in Mandarin going on. That was thank you for your inspirational words, and now I will switch to English. My husband, Mac, and I, we have 3 fantastic children. When our son was almost 2, he only had a few words. We were concerned about the delay, but it wasn't until he started losing the few words he had that we became really concerned. He was growing less attentive, less engaged. It felt like my beautiful boy was slipping away. We started looking for answers. At 22 months, our son was diagnosed with autism through a SARC research study. When I got the news, I grieved. Not because we would love our son any differently, but because I wasn't sure that he would be accepted by the world. Would he ever learn to speak? Would he ever make friends? Immediately, we jumped into every program that SARC had to offer. With Jumpstart and Community School by our side, we coordinated 30 hours of therapy a week, y'all. And I know a lot of you mamas out there are doing the same thing. For the next 4 years, we would work together to develop treatment plans, set goals, track progress, and implement therapy at home. To watch our little boy work so painstakingly hard just made my heart swell with so much pride. And eventually, the words began to emerge for him. Fast forward, and we launched a new chapter with SARC as our son transitioned to public school for kindergarten with a SARC aide. This was a whole new level of real world. Let me tell you about a major milestone. Mrs. Esau, your son is one of my best reading scholars. Mrs. Esau, it has been such a joy to see him become so successful and independent. And my very favorite one, when your son and his best friend see each other, they run to each other and they yell, "Hugs!" These were the words shared with us by our son's kindergarten teachers and SARC clinicians at our final team meeting. Not only had our son found his voice, he was making friends. After 4 years of intensive therapy, this meeting marked his transition out of all SARC support services. He was thriving. Now, this has taken a whole village. I want to thank my daughter who's here today. Oh gosh, I almost made it. I'm so proud of you. She probably made a lot of sacrifices that she's not aware of. She was exactly the right big sister that her brother needed. She became a behavioral therapy pro at the age of 4. In fact, I'm pretty sure that SARC tried to offer her a job. She said, "I can't, I still have to go to school." I'm pretty sure, our family and friends, we want to thank, so many of you are here this morning, for being in it with us, showing us that our son will always have people who love him, and his teachers who have been his champions. And here today, we want to thank our SARC family, Danny, Chris, Rachel. There's so many of you here who have been part of our journey. Your belief in every child kept us going. Your commitment to outcomes kept us making progress. And your advocacy for inclusion brings our family and all the families in here who have loved ones with autism the hope that they will be loved exactly the way they are, that they will participate in and contribute to society. I can imagine all of that because of SARC. Mac?
Thank you, dear. I can too. Good morning. As Pearl and I prepared to share our story this morning, we were struck with two powerful truths. One, Sark has been an absolute blessing to our family. And two, there are still far too many people with autism that have to navigate life without the help needed. As a headmaster of a K-12 school, I saw the challenges of this firsthand. Students with autism that struggled year after year because they did not have the necessary wraparound support and resources. Now imagine this, a time when all children with autism are not only identified, but begin to receive services before they even enter kindergarten. This is a time that Sark has been pursuing relentlessly for the last 26 years. This is a reality that everyone in this room desires to see. The truth is, though, in order to sustain and even accelerate Sark's impact, we need your financial support. Without the funds to keep this work going, it won't continue, let alone expand. As you heard from Lincoln just a few minutes ago, the only way to change something is to prove that you can do something. Friends, let's do something this morning by all giving to Sark. Imagine the impact that we can make and the message that we would send to the entire autism community if everyone here gave something. That's the ask. 100% participation. Now, ultimately, every gift will help. But I want to invite you into a special level of partnership this morning, which is to become an MVP of Sark. Now, for a sports fan like myself, go Suns. Big weekend coming up here. Okay, being an MVP is a big deal. And for Sark, the same is true. Put simply, MVPs or multi-year visionary partners provide the financial sustainability and stability for Sark to continue to grow. Now, we have many MVPs to date, and you see their names here in a moment up on the screen. But we're looking to add to those numbers today. So to be an MVP, you just need to make a commitment of at least $1,000 a year for the next 5 years. Think of this. The $1,000 level equates to just $83.33 per month. And if you're able, we humbly ask you to consider making a larger contribution of $2,500, $5,000, or even $10,000 per year for the next 5 years. Now, as you consider your gift amount, I'm excited to share that we do have one more special guest here this morning. Last year's incredible autistic adult speaker, some of you know what I'm talking about, Cameron Nelson, is back in the building, is going to share with us. Yes, I know. Everyone's like, just get to Cameron, let's go. He's back, and he's going to sing for us another beautiful song. So, now, trust me, you will not want to miss this. But before we get to that moment, I ask now, table captains, if you would, please distribute those pledge forms. And family, in just a minute, I'll walk us through this together. All right, it's a little dark. You got to find those envelopes. We trained on this for weeks. Get those forms in hand. I'm going to be gauging how every table works together to make sure everyone has one, okay? Table 8, impressive, nice work. 24 is on it, I can tell. Good, good, we're getting those forms out. Hey, I see some pens feverishly in motion over here. I like this, okay, good. Now, friends, let me go through a little bit of this. I know we'll be kind of looking it over as we go. But I do want to share that we've tried to make this as easy as possible for you this morning. So in addition to locking all the doors until everyone gives, no? Okay, I'm being told we're not going to do that. Okay, all right. But what we are going to do, as you can see, we are going to accept the 3 C's and a T. That's cash, check, credit, and text. And additionally, as you're looking, that MVP opportunity, I have the privilege of announcing a very special partnership. Thank you to the very generous supporters who have put together a leadership challenge gift of $160,000. So family, hear this. The very first MVP donators this morning, the pledges that equal up to $160,000 will be fully matched. So let's do this. Let's hit this challenge and beyond. Come on. Now, as you can see on the form, there are other ways to give besides being an MVP, such as becoming a friend of SARC, right, by making a monthly reoccurring gift of any amount. And if you're just not ready for that long-term commitment, I know our speakers are. They either have girlfriends or looking for them. But if you're just not ready for that long-term commitment yet, please, we ask that you would consider just making a one-time gift. Thank you, families, as you pour into that and you consider the ways that you can give generously to SARC and all of this work and all of these families that you've heard about today and you know exist within our state. Thank you. And thank you for standing with us as we imagine all the ways to make our state a better place, not only for our son, but for the thousands of families and individuals living with autism today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Cameron Nelson.
That is not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
You got the hard part.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you want to go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. Yeah. My is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants to say things too. Yeah, this is my wish. This is my wish. Thank you.
I told you, don't be leaving. So Cameron, brother, sing it. That was amazing. One more time, Cameron Nelson. Hey, Cameron, we're gonna have a get together at our house in a week. Are you available Friday, next Friday? As much as that I can get, it would be the best. So thank you so much again, family and friends, for your generosity. It's been an absolute honor. Another incredible breakfast here. This does conclude our program. I've been told that we do need to take, please, the beautiful flower arrangements at the table. Part of my evaluation day is how many of these actually go. And so if you would, grab those. But thank you again for all of your support of SARC and what we're doing here. Let's make Arizona an even better state. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Have a great day.